We're learning a lot more about a man just arrested for a 1986 murder.
A murder that sent the wrong man to a Texas prison for 25 years. Mark Norwood was booked into the Williamson County Jail yesterday, accused of killing Christine Morton. And Austin police think he also killed Deborah Baker, a cold case they've been trying to solve for more than 2 decades.
Norwood is no stranger to crime, racking up more than a dozen arrests in the last 30 years, some more serious than others.
KXAN's Aaron Cargile is live in Central Austin with an in-depth look at his past. Aaron?
Good evening. In between the time Morton and Baker were killed, Norwood was in his early 30s and arrested for breaking into a couple of homes and cars in this Central Austin neighborhood where he lived. But he had a lot of run-ins with the law before and after. In his late 20s, Mark Norwood was already posing for plenty of mugshots. From 1980 to 1983, he was arrested 7 times in Tennessee, according to public records, for various charges from arson to destruction of property. The worst was an aggravated assault in '83 involving a weapon and intent to commit murder. In the mid-'80s, Norwood moved to this home in Central Austin. In 1986, Christine Morton was murdered. 1 year later, Norwood was arrested, accused of breaking into a couple of homes and cars in his neighborhood. While he was out of jail on bond, Deborah Baker was murdered at her home, just 2 blocks away from where Norwood lived. 4 months later, he went to jail for the burglaries. After that, he ended up in California, where authorities there say he was arrested in 2007 for having a dangerous weapon and narcotics and resisting arrest. Those charges landed his DNA in the national database when new DNA was entered from a bloody bandana found near the Morton crime scene. There was a hit. And that DNA also provided a lead in a cold case that Austin police detectives have been working on for years. Chris Sonnegy spoke to one of those detectives today who said he knew eventually there would be a break in the case.